Hi everybody, this is Julie with Just Julie, and this week I tried something new, and I was a little hesitant in trying it because I wasn't sure. Number one, I don't like fad diets, and number two, I think you should just lead a healthy lifestyle anyway to just kind of keep your weight in check. But I happened to be going on a trip with my husband for our anniversary, so I thought, this would be a good thing to kind of kickstart it, and it was only 3 days. So if you guys have heard of it, it's called the military diet, or, interesting enough, I was talking to my grandmother in England, and I was telling her a little bit about it, and she said, wow, that sounds like the same thing I did a little while ago, but I've had it for years. As a matter of fact, I have a newspaper clipping on it from 30 years ago. So she goes and looks at the newspaper clipping and she starts reading this diet, and sure enough, it's the exact same thing, but it was called the American Heart Association diet. So anyway, I thought that was pretty interesting. Basically, what I'm going to tell you is after this, I'll have day 1, day 2, and day 3, all the meals done, and you'll get to see a video of them after this. So basically, I've already done it, and it says that you can lose up to 10 pounds in 3 days. Now, I knew, being that I need to lose about 10 to 15 pounds, there was no way that I was going to lose 10 pounds. I just knew that. If you don't have that much to lose, you're not going to lose that. And number two, I don't want to lose that kind of weight that fast because it just means I'm going to gain it back. So, that being said, in 3 days, I lost 1.5 pounds, and I was really happy with that because normally I lose it at what seems to me to be a slow rate, like 0.2, 0.4, and on a good week, it's 0.6. So for me to lose 1.5 pounds in 3 days, I was thrilled, and I would definitely do this again. After this, you'll see the meal plan, and on it, it said, do not deviate from it whatsoever. Don't substitute anything. However, I saw another video where it said, yes, you could substitute some things. In particular, one of the nights you eat hot dogs. Well, I went and bought turkey hot dogs because I am not a fan of hot dogs. Number one, because of the nitrates. Number two, I think there's just no nutritional value in them. So if you get maybe all beef or all chicken or all turkey, I think that might be different. But moving forward, if I was to do it again, which I do plan on doing this again, instead of the hot dogs, it says you can eat 300 calories worth of meat. So I'm just going to do that next time. I'm just going to cook up some chicken and have 300 calories worth of that, whatever that might be. I'll have to figure that out on the internet, what that would equate to, but maybe like 3 slices of deli meat it would equate to. So anyway, I'll figure it out, but I just wanted to share this with you guys because if you do want to lose a little bit of weight, my friend did it, and she has about 30 pounds to lose, and she lost 4 pounds, which I think is wonderful. And I think if you have a greater amount of weight to lose, my guess is that you would lose more. So I'm happy. I'm happy with 1.5 pounds, and I'm happy that I didn't feel like I was dying. It felt like it was a reasonable thing to do, and the choices seemed fairly healthy, obviously, except for the hot dogs. I did not think that was healthy. And there was saltine crackers in it, but you'll see in my video, I didn't do the saltine crackers because I just think, that those are just plain crackers, and they, once again, have no nutritional, in my opinion, have no nutritional value. So I went with a gluten-free cracker. I would recommend going with a whole wheat and all maybe grain cracker. That would be a better thing, and it would keep you fuller longer. So anyway, if you give it a try, let me know how it works. I'm also going to link to where there'll be a complete printout of the complete 3-day diet. But like I said, if you want to give it a try, it's only 3 days. And I felt like, to me, losing 1.5 pounds in 3 days, I had success. To me, that's successful. I get that there's claiming that you can lose 10 pounds. But to me, 1.5 pounds in 3 days is fabulous. So let me know how it goes. Leave me a comment if you guys are going to try it. I'm just curious because I will be doing it again. I'm going to try it again, and we'll see how it goes. So, one other thing I did want to mention. At the end of each night, you're allowed, one night was 1 cup of vanilla ice cream, the next night was 1/2 cup, and the next night after that was 1/2 cup. I am going to try it again. Number one, minus the hot dogs, and not even the turkey dogs that I did. I'm going to substitute with chicken. And I'm also going to substitute the ice cream with having a nice Greek yogurt, because I think that Greek yogurts are really filling, and I think they're good tasting too, in my opinion. So I thought, I'm going to try it again, and I'm going to do those substitutions, and I'm going to see if that makes any difference. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. Let me know if you guys do it, and I hope you have a fabulous week. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Okay, so this is breakfast day 1. You get 1 piece of bread, and so what I did is Dave's Killer Bread, which has got lots of grains and seeds, and I knew that had a lot of fiber to keep me fuller for most of the day. Half a grapefruit, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and either black coffee or tea. I've done a green tea, so anyway, that's what I have in here. And what I've done with the peanut butter is only eat 1 tablespoon and put it on my toast and eat it that way. And I'm saving the other tablespoon because you're not supposed to snack during the day. So I'm saving the other tablespoon so that I can have it as a snack. So I'm figuring I'm still eating the same amount of food. However, I'm saving a little bit because I'm definitely a person who gets hungry after lunch and before dinner. So the 1 tablespoon of peanut butter I'm going to save for my afternoon snack. All right, and so here's day 1 of the lunch, which is a half a cup of tuna in water and just a piece of toast or a piece of bread. And then it says you can have coffee or tea. So what I've done here is actually kind of like a tea. It's 1 tablespoon lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, a couple dashes of cinnamon, and a couple dashes of cayenne pepper. And it helps speed up your metabolism naturally. And it also, when I drink it, I feel really full after drinking it. So anyway, I started incorporating that, and I'm going to use that in substitution of my tea. Okay, and this is for dinner. This is 1 cup of green beans and 3 ounces of meat. What I didn't catch, though, is that it said 2 slices of any type of meat, 3 ounces. And I didn't catch that beforehand, thinking, oh, wait a minute, the 2 slices is probably deli meat, and that's because I had to cook this. I didn't have to, but I did cook this in a little bit of olive oil. So I think that's why you do deli meat, because it doesn't have olive oil on it. You're also supposed to have 1 cup of beets, but my beets aren't done cooking yet. So I'm still cooking those, but I was hungry, so I'm going to eat this, and then when my beets are done, then I'm going to eat those. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do, because there's also 1 cup of ice cream and 1 small apple, but I can't eat all of that in one sitting, so I'm going to have the 1 cup of ice cream and apple for my late night snack. So we'll come back. Okay, and this is my 1 cup of beets. I just went on a walk. It doesn't mention anything about exercising on the program, but I did go for at least like a 45-minute walk, and now I'm going to have my 1 cup of beets. Okay, and for a snack, it is, and it's actually not supposed to be a snack. You're supposed to have 1 full cup of ice cream with a small apple, but that's just too much food for me to eat at one time. So this is my snack, and it's 1 cup of ice cream, which that is a lot. I normally only have a half cup, but anyway, here's a cup of ice cream. Good morning. This is day 2 of my breakfast. I am down 1 full pound. So for the breakfast, you get 1 piece of bread, half a banana, 1 hard-boiled egg, or actually any way you want to cook your egg, and then a cup of coffee, black with no cream. Okay, and this is what I'm having for the second day for lunch. This is 1 cup of cottage cheese, and it's supposed to be 5 saltine crackers, but I didn't choose a saltine cracker because I just kind of think there's no nutritional value in those. Personally, I know they make wheat ones, but anyway, I didn't do that. Instead, I got these gluten-free crackers that I'm hoping are a little bit healthier than just eating the saltines. So anyway, that's what I did. And what I'm going to do is eat half the cottage cheese now and maybe 2 of the crackers for lunch, and then save half for my afternoon snack, because I am definitely a snacking girl. So I'll just have the other half later. And then this is that apple cider vinegar lemon drink that I was telling you about earlier. So anyway, that is my lunch. Okay, and for day 2 of dinner, you're allowed 2 hot dogs, no buns, 1 cup of broccoli, and 1 cup of carrots. Now, I am absolutely not a hot dog fan. So what I decided to do was get all organic turkey selects. And I know they make beef hot dogs, and I know they make chicken hot dogs. And this doesn't have any nitrates. So anyway, that's the best I could do because hot dogs, not so much. So anyway, hopefully this is, I don't see why this wouldn't be acceptable. So that's what I'm doing. And stay tuned for the after dinner snack. This is day 2 snack, which is a half cup of vanilla ice cream and a half a banana. Here's day 3 of my breakfast. A small apple, 5, it says saltine crackers, but I'm using these gluten-free crackers that I just got at my local grocery store. And 1 slice of cheese, and then just 1 cup of black coffee. I am down 0.2 today. I'm a little bummed, I'll admit. 0.2 doesn't sound like much, but I have to keep in the bigger picture. I've got to weigh in tomorrow to see where I'm at, as well as those hot dogs that I ate were so incredibly salty. So I'm hoping to drink lots more water today and see if that makes the difference. This is lunch on day 3. This is a hard-boiled egg, 1 piece of toast or bread, and then 1 cup of tea. You can have tea or coffee, but I did tea. Everybody, day 3 for dinner is 8 ounces of tuna, and they only come in 7 ounces cans. So anyway, 8 ounce is a cup. Just figured I'll just have that. Then 1 cup of cauliflower and 1 cup of beets. The late night snack, it's a half a cup of ice cream and an entire half of a cantaloupe.